Hey, what's up, you guys? Fucking here. Not about me. This battle belongs to my son, Jefferson. He got frustrated a couple weeks, but he got 14.0 at top. But now he's going down 10.0. It's just Warriors going aggressive, griefy, and now we don't know if Pocket will go aggressive also. We're gonna see and find out. Enjoy yourself with this rookie.
We're coming to you live on 2K Sports. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin.
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. Nurkic is out there with Larry Nance, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, the stars of the team, Leonard and George. Greg, the expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. MP comes in for George. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Simons. Here's Zeller. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first
They've
personal
been
foul.
sensational on the backboard to start this game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Zeller. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Jackson, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wildly moved by MP, drawing them in with the pump fake to create the foul.
Greg, we heard the rumors early in training camp. This team is a bit torn on their view of MP and how he should be used.
Well, from what I heard, the front office loves him. But the man making the lineup doesn't agree, and it's become a point of contention. You wonder when MP will get a chance as a starter.
An MP, a player who gained fame early in his life, Greg, was a bit of a social media star, though, during high school. I remember watching his stuff.
MP has been posting clips of him playing since his high school days. He has a huge social media presence because of it. But some front offices question if it impacts his dedication to the game.
Here's Simons. In the corner, Snell with it. Lock at 6. Fades. That's short off the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And the basket by MP.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Simons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. For the 3. Batum grabs the miss. And here's MP for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Clippers lead by 17. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. What a great connection between the Blazers and these Portland fans, Greg. Damian Lillard made clear how much they mean to him.
You know, I think what we're doing with our team, how we're approaching these games and how we're, playing with that desire that you need to play with, we getting that reciprocity from our fans. They bring that energy every night.
It is, I agree, and the Blazers have certainly given them plenty to cheer for.
And teams more than ever appreciating the impact of a loud home crowd. It just gives you a lift.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Portland, we've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Cody Zeller. Tony Snell is out there with Little. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Passes to Little. Jackson against Zeller. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Zeller's got 5 now.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And the Clippers call time here. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
So for the Clippers, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for MP. The Trailblazers shooting just 31% in the game. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. And the basket is good. Snell's got his first points in this one.
Love seeing Tony battle for the bucket. That has to make his coaches happy.
And the dunk by
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Covington with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Here's Simon.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
MP, no good. And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action after this word. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. Blazers making a change here. MV's checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Zeller, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Little in for Norman Powell. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Jackson. Kawhi Leonard is out there with MP. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. And Lillard kicks to Little. 5 to shoot. And And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Clippers.
The key here, guys, were second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kawhi Leonard.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
And the dunk by Zeller.
And improving his screen and roll passing game. Love when Smith Jr. looks to involve his guys.
Down low, here's MP. Nance with some nice D. And so Brown will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Down by 15. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something to maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Larry Nance Jr. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for LA.
And that one misses.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
To the paint, here's Nance, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And that one misses. Here's Mann, knocked away, and it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
All right, I got a question. Regarding the social media post that you liked, it seems safe to assume you were trying to send a message. What message were you trying to send to the team?
Man, I'm too focused on improving as a player to pay attention to all of that.
So are you aware that you're now trending?
Honestly, I'm too focused on improving as a player to pay attention to all of that, Frank.
All right, well, would you say getting yourself trending was the goal? Trying to force the conversation?
My goal is to help this team win games. That's it. And there's some people online who have strong feelings about how I can best do that, but...
And MP, you agree with them?
No comment.
I'm not surprised at all that MP was stooped this low. I told y'all, he didn't like the coach. And you know what that little channel of his, he wants the drama. It's good for ratings. Believe me, I know. And can we talk about this tweet for a second from user Start MP, you idiots? First of all, is that your burner, MP? I refuse to believe a real person would name themselves that. Second of all, the tweet said, and I quote, "Free my boy MP. I swear y'all clowns Michael Jordan if he smacked you in the face." Are you kidding me, MP? You think you're Michael Jordan? And you want to talk about clowns? The only clown here is you, running around with your Twitter fingers, acting like a fool.
I'm a bad boy. When I got off my and got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. You don't think it's sweet, I stay with it, even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me for the. I've been not even McCoy. No one bet my rich a million 9 months. Overseas, 100 skin, Chris. GTR, I love the crash cars. I'm a bad boy, so I got a futuristic ride. From Mars. They not play with me, they stay with me. She fell in love with my hockey ring. Come to kick it, I'm not on the soccer team. You won't make it as part of my prophecy. Rap Simmons, match my prodigy. I'ma do the dash, get to the bag, ain't no one as bad as Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, I'm a bad boy. When I got off my and got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with it, even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me. I've been no one bet my rich a million 9 months. Overseas, 100 skin. He's thinking Ricky. That is money, now he no longer mention me. Give me the message. Give me a text. I'll be a message. I made a mess. Wait for the best. Go like a chest. I be the best. I got the. I can turn a check. Live like Smith and Martin Lawrence. I'm a bad boy. When I got off my and got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet. I stay with it, even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way.
And we're so happy to see that you're doing well. Tell us about your journey.
Yeah, so this is the first time I'm publicly speaking about this, but I'm actually recovering from a kidney and pancreas transplant. When I started 2K TV, people don't know this, but I was diagnosed with end-stage kidney failure. So for about 2 years, I was changing my diet, working with my doctors to stay healthy and to be able to keep the show rolling. And it's been a lot of hard work and a lot of...
Up next, the Clippers taking on the Cavaliers. For the Los Angeles Clippers, 2 losses through the first 3 games of the season. They won. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the payday.
Thank you,
David, he clearly is a special talent. His resume shows. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen, the 2 big men inside. Okoro out there with Darius Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the... Group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. MP comes in for George. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Kevin Love's checked in for Allen. Osman comes in for Markkanen. Sexton, he's checked in for Okoro. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Sexton. Back to Rubio. To the left side wing. Puts it up. That one off the back iron and out.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Jackson finds MP. And it's good, 2 points. MP's got 5 now.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
And the pass to Mann. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Back to MP. Puts up a 3. The Clippers keep it alive. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Los Angeles on top as they wrap up the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Colin Sexton is an efficient scorer. He shed some light on the mentality that's made him successful.
I feel like I've just been calm and
Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Hartenstein. MP comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Leonard in for Nicholas Batum. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Love. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Jetty Osman. Okoro, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with MP. And there's Jackson, and it's Mann in at the 2-guard spot.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
MP outside. 1:22 left in the first half of the game. Beyond the arc. And the 3-ball is good. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Proving how effective he can be in these sets. MP reads defenses well in the pick and roll.
Garland looking it over. Allen passes to Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Garland, and the rejection by Zubats. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubats. Three from the inbound.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Leonard finds Jackson. Can't cash in from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Markkanen passes to Allen. Right side, Garland. Pass to Markkanen. It's good, and that's just his third make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's MP. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
1 second left.
Just such an elite defender with unreal instincts. Kawhi Leonard consistent at locking up whoever it is he's guarding.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game. For the Clippers, Ivica Zubats has checked in for Serge Ibaka. And MP subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. They throw good, Paul George.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
On the court for Cleveland, the guard set is Garland and Sexton. Lauri Markkanen is out there with the Okoro. And it's Allen in at the 5. Here's MP. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cavaliers ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
.51 seconds left to play in the third. Garland kicks to Okoro. Poked away. Passes it to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. It's good again, and the next one, 7th for 8 shooting night so far.
Sexton continuing to try to expand his game, and in this one looking very comfortable.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's MP for 3. Garland with the rebound. Pass to Sexton. Off target. That was a little heat check. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Clippers on top, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. MP out there with Ivica Zubats. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Don't want to see athleticism wasted just on offense as Sexton uses it that time to get an offensive board.
Outside Leonard. And Brent Thoreko added to the playoff format for 2021. The play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
MP, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Garland dishes to Sexton from 11 feet away. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. MP against Allen. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Garland against Leonard. Right at the free throw line. The rebound by Paul George. George has got 6 rebounds in the game.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Okoro passes to Sexton. Inside, there's Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Clippers call time here. Surge him up. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Are you enjoying your newfound bad boy status?
I like it. Look, I like it, to be honest, especially because it's for a just cause. Man, you know me better than anybody. I'm not somebody who lets the world tell me what I'm worth. I define that.
As you should.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I booked an interview for you to sit down with Frank Valentine to clear the air.
So not clear the air.
Well,
Got it.
The idea isn't to burn bridges, but you're aware management isn't going to like what you have to say. So it's okay to approach the interview from a place of delivering a hard truth, you know?
For sure. Yeah, I guess it's a fine line to walk to avoid coming off sounding like an entitled brat, huh?
Yeah. Just never forget that the coach is who's in the wrong here. Don't let them make you feel ashamed of speaking the truth. You got this.
We got this. How you doing, Frank?
Oh, hey there. Good to see you. Okay. Well, shall we begin?
All you, Frank. What you got?
Okay, well, let me look at my notes here real quick. Okay. I'd like to talk about the controversy surrounding the like of a tweet from user StartMPUidiots, which states, and quotes, free my boy MP. I swear y'all clowns wouldn't know Michael Jordan if he smacked you in the face.
Right. Okay, I know that one.
Okay, could you tell me what was meant by liking that tweet? I mean, is it your belief that you're not being properly maybe utilized by the coaching staff?
Okay, so look, Frank, everybody wants to play, myself included, and that's just the nature of being a competitor. But I wouldn't say coach isn't utilizing me, right? It's more that I'm anxious to show everyone how I can help us win.
Well, but the quote, I swear y'all clowns wouldn't know Michael Jordan if he smacked you in the face would suggest that you don't think the coaching staff is doing a good job of evaluating talent then.
Honestly, I didn't read that part, so for that I do apologize. I just saw a fan giving me props and I threw a like on it just to be nice. Now, the rest is just a misunderstanding, and I apologize again.
Okay. So have you talked about this episode with your coach or front office perhaps? Like, what do they think about all this?
Look, I'm gonna keep those conversations private, but we've discussed it, and we're gonna move forward together. We're all on the same page now.
Okay, well then tell us then. Were you reprimanded?
Like I said, Frank, I'm gonna keep those discussions between us, but our relationship is great. It's even better than great. So I'm looking forward to moving forward and putting this behind us.
All right, MP, do you have time for one more perhaps?
I'm so sorry, but I actually gotta head out.
Okay, all right, all good, no worries. Best of luck next game, all right?
Hey, look, thank you, Frank. I'll catch you soon, man.
All right, we'll see you then.
I'm a bad boy. When I get off my 10 got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with it, even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me for that. I've been now they McCoy. No one bet my rich $1 million 9 months. Overseas, 100 skin, Chris. GTR, I love the crash car. I'm a bad boy, so I gotta.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Look at the Trailblazers. Walked into the locker room earlier. Their job's basic tonight. Get a W on their home court. And there you see the Hawthorne Bridge spanning across the Willamette River. It's lights, and let's go.
Well, coming up, Damian Lillard wasn't the most touted. He said, quote, I know what it...
Incredible. Thanks, Allie. So here's the Clippers starting group. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Paul George. And it's Ibaka in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, the talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. Norman Powell out there with Larry Nance. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. And a new rookie class to watch here early in the season, Grant. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
Well, B.A., I think you have...
Line change here for Portland. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Ibaka. MP comes in for Paul George. Batum is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mann in for Bledsoe. And that one misses.
And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them, too, at the free throw line.
MP outside. A minute 37 left in the opening quarter. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Well, what started as whispers about playing time have turned into a roar with MP. Grant, he's unhappy and letting everyone... know about it.
B.A., very rarely do you see a player go about a dispute in the way MP has. He's gone full scorched earth and doesn't care whose feelings get hurt.
Yep, that one goes.
It's clear Covington isn't bashful. He welcomes any opportunity he gets to score inside.
Pass to Batum. Now here's MP, covered by Covington. MP against Covington. From deep, MP.
Clippers keep it alive on the wing man. MP right side. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. MP's got 5 now.
There you see why you want the ball in Jackson's hands as much as possible. He can clearly set the table.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Poke loose. Here's Mann. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the shot goes down.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Simons. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for Portland, Tony Snell. 1 shot.
Find the lane. Find the lane. 1 shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
A remarkably consistent performer. I mean, obviously a premier floor spacer, but one area where Snell has really improved, though, making plays for others.
From behind the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. Tie game and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And with his elite shooting, Lillard can work off screens and come back to the ball.
Getting the ball later in possessions
when you're guarding Damian Lillard, you can't let up for a second, Grant.
And the Blazers, generally a methodical offense. Now, they don't mind using the clock and forcing the defense to cover for all 24.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
Robert Covington is out there with Cody Zeller. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Little in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. No good on his first attempt of the game. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Hartenstein. And he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Here's Simons, defended by Jackson, to the middle. Pass to Snell. Clock at 4. And here's Simons outside. They get it again. Here's Zeller, tipped.
And Batum has arms that go on forever and ever and ever, which is why he's so dangerous when it comes to shot blocking.
Now MP. He's got 5. Good. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
Also, as soon as we got underway tonight, they began pounding the offensive glass for those putbacks.
Back to Snell. Fires the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Zeller's got his second bucket of the night.
Okay, he's putting that 7-foot frame to good use. I mean, Zeller pounding the glass.
Jackson, the pass to MP. There's the 3. Clippers keep it alive. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Little. Here's Snell. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And that one's good. Covington.
Can't be too far off Covington. He's skilled at sizing up the defense and firing once he gets it. Yeah, when you look at Robert Covington, a 3-and-D role player extraordinaire. First team all defense in 2018. And to me, he's still getting it.
MP. Clippers keep it alive. Here's Hartenstein. He can't hit that time. Portland trailing here. Here's Snell. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And see, Webb, the Blazers knew they needed to improve defensively. They traded Trevor Ariza and 2 first-round picks to acquire Covington.
Yeah, B.A., he's a perfect fit. For a long time, they needed a two-way wing player, someone who can defend his position and hit time to shoot. He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. MP outside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
MP creating for his guys, smartly using the pick and roll to open up the floor a little.
Down low. Here's Little. Here's Zeller. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Zeller's gotten 4 this quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the game's top scorers have a lot of tricks to get themselves to the line. I got to ask you, though, C-Web, if a guy tried some of these on the playground, what do you think would happen?
Well, I don't know if that stuff would fly on the playground, but, you know, you also are getting paid to play on the playground. And there's no technicals on the playground either, B.A., but the fact of the matter is, man, all that crying don't mean nothing. You want to stop somebody, stop somebody.
For the Trailblazers, Nance, he's checked in for Covington. McCollum comes in for Snell. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Simons. And a switch here also for the Clippers. George is checked in. All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles let me know the status. He told me it's a separated shoulder. No wonder he was in such distress leaving the court. Obviously, this isn't at all how they pictured the start of the season. We'll have to see how this affects. Them moving forward.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, and we hope to see him back on the court soon.
Lillard passes to Nance. Here's Little. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Trailblazers ball.
Nurkic is checked in for Portland. Powell comes in for Little. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for MP. So it's the Portland Trailblazers ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They... And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. What a game. Checked in for the Clippers. Here's McCollum. Shoots over George. McCollum's shot is off. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Serge Ibaka is out there with MP. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Well, the Trailblazers shooting about 41%. And here's McCollum for 3. Here's Lillard on target from range. Lillard's got 21 points in the game.
Love to see Lillard lighten it up like this on offense. I mean, making a big effort to deliver for a squad.
MP no good.
Slow to get warm after the break. Go for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
Nance. And Nance with the slam.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Man, you're playing from behind. That's the last thing you want.
Clippers substitution.
To the inside. And MP with a basket on the assist by George. MP's got 11 points.
You have to admire the focus. What body control from MP to finish off the shot.
Here's Simons. Give him 23. Shoots over George. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
LA ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Inside. Here's MP. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Back to Nurkic. Buries it down low. Nurkic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, not much you can do. At 7 feet tall, Nurkic uses his height to his advantage inside.
George outside to the paint. MP, that one's good.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Portland has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. To the inside. And that one's good. Zeller. He's got 12.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Pass to MP. Low block shot. Hartenstein controls the rebound and the putback.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half. Getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Well, the Trailblazers' shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Here's Simons, defended by Jackson. And it's Simons missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Nice shot by George. George has got 12 points here in the second half.
Just a big night for George so far. He always works so hard, but his game has been on a higher level here in this game.
McCollum with it. He's got 5. Pass to Little. Here's Nurkic. George defending. Here's Zeller. George with the block.
I mean, just a top defender in the NBA. George's wide wingspan and fast, incredible instincts really help him stifle shooters.
Shoots. McCollum with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. That one no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. MP shot is good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
For 3, McCollum counted from distance. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Inside. Here's MP. Here's Hartenstein. Not going to go that time. Nurkic with some nice D. The Trailblazers shooting only 42%. George against McCollum. Pass to Simons. launches it. Off on that one. And so it's Portland earning this break in the action, up 10. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding defense.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Cody Zeller. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Little in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's McCollum. Yes, it's good. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the still to prove it.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
MP outside. Here's the 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
To the middle. Here's Zeller. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Look, he has a good feel for the painted area. Zeller, never in a rush. Very deliberate with his moves.
MP outside. 4-3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Zeller's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you've got to knock down.
From deep, MP. Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Little, that's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's McCollum, and it's Portland scoring again.
I think McCollum's mechanics and mindset really come into play in the mid-range game. He's deadly from that area.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
The Blazers with 2 elite scoring guards, and Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, for some teams, that can lead to strife, but their chemistry, it's going to be tough.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
MP, it is so nice to see you again.
You as well.
The team hired me to handle PR. You know, I've met a lot of athletes and public figures over my years, but I must admit, I am very excited for the chance to once again work with you.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, I've never met anyone with such an innate ability to disregard all common sense.
Sorry.
Out of curiosity, what time do you wake up in the morning? At what hour do you roll out of bed and decide to start making these terrible decisions?
Well, I usually set my alarm
Because no
clock.
matter what time it is, I can assure you, I am already in the office starting my day of meetings, calls, crafting releases, and controlling narratives, so that I don't have to deal with the exact flavor of PR nightmare you just dropped on my desk. At what point did you think it would be a good idea to handle internal team issues by sitting down with Frank Valentine? I had the perfect PR opportunity lined up for you. We're honoring a longtime fan and healthcare worker, and you were going to be in the photo that I sent out along with a press release that was going to make you look so good because I am so good at my job. But not anymore. No. Your image is a mess.
Look, I just want to get my minutes. Okay. Look, your point of view, my point of view. I got it. What do we do now?
We?
I'm a bad boy. When I get off my 10 got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with it, even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me for that. I've been, boy, I've been, now need McCoy. The one made my rich a million 9 months. Overseas, honey skin, GTR, I love the crash cars. I'm a bad boy, so I got a futuristic ride. From Mars. They not play with me, they stay with me. She fell in love with my hockey ring. Come to kick it, I'm not on the soccer team. You won't make it as part of my prophecy. Rap Simmons, match my prodigy. I'ma do the dash, get to the bag, ain't no one as bad as Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, I'm a bad boy. When I got off my 10 got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with it, even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me. I've been my rich a million 9 months. Overseas, honey skin. face to the face, don't strip on your legs. Burn away our carbon beam, your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spot. The dreads off. My what is Nano, mama, dugging in my room. Riding with a T-shirt. Out her heat. Make her she made that shot. On the spot. Car. Out of the mask. Make her box. Miami with my and she got my feet. I walked in the party. I'm on my foot. Ready to get started. I got no sense. Oh, yeah. Ride around. Call me a call. 24.
Yeah, it is very exciting, and I know the viewers are bored with me and they want you to get back ASAP.
They need these good looks back on the show, you know what I mean? They need a little bit of this.
This is our Thanksgiving episode, so we are so thankful that you're doing well.
And I'm just so thankful for the amazing team of doctors that have taken care of me and the fans that have shown me so much support when I haven't really talked about this publicly. You guys were awesome, and it made a really big difference to me. I've been playing NBA 2K since the first game, and everybody that's involved with NBA 2K, thankful for all of you as well. So just thank you to everybody.
Well, while you are recovering, have you played any NBA 2K22?
Of course, you know, I'm on.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. The iconic and ever-busy. Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report.
Brian, as the NBA...
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Luguentz Dort. Derek Favors out there with Alexei Pokashevsky. Then there's Maladon, and it's Giddey. And tonight, with so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Leonard against Dort. Pass to Roby. He shoots again. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Batum is checked in for the Clippers.
Line for the Thunder. Isaiah Roby. One shot.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. MP outside. Fires for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Roby. 6 on the shot clock to the left side wing. Here's Batum. And here's MP. Launches a 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Clippers lead by 11.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Now Dort, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. They get it back. It's good.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
MP outside. The 3 ball. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds now. Well, if you're a fan of this team, you have to be happy with the way Dort's game has grown.
You can count on Dort to continue to improve. I mean, he's made huge strides after his rookie year. He has a great trajectory for his career.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 5.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
3-pointer. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect this to be a repeat of that, too.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
The Clippers in the lead. On the wing, MP. 15 in his last outing. Fires the 3. Again, MP missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Muscala. Blocked! Going all the way to the rack. Here's MP. Here's Mann. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. So Dort's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside, here's Deck, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And here's MP from outside. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 8 points.
Check out the range on MP. Step into the arc and making it look effortless.
And here's Muscala for 3. Batum pulls it in. Well, Los Angeles shooting a fantastic 52% in the first. MP outside. From outside the arc. Oh, another miss by MP.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And Muscala with the slam.
The big man with the flush. So aggressive.
Yeah, that's so fun to watch.
Well, he saw an opportunity to slam it down, and he seized it.
Pure from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
You see the offensive IQ of MP. Looking confident in pick-and-roll situations.
Back to Dort. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
MP outside. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Muscala. Here's Roby. He's guarded by Zubats. Here's Muscala. Good D by MP.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
With 1 on the clock. Again, the Clippers score.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break up 12. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly... Pass to man. Here's MP. Fires from deep. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. And for the Thunder, we've got Teo Maladon, Mike Muscala out there with Isaiah Roby. Then there's Gabriel Deck, and it's Giddey in a 2-guard.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard out there with MP. Then there's Ivica Zubats. Then it's Terrence Mann. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
MP outside, knocked away.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, as soon as we got underway tonight, they began pounding the offensive glass for those putbacks.
Now here's MP. He's got 16, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines, but We see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. Up top, Muscala. The three is up. It doesn't go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. The Clippers shooting 53% here in the second quarter. Fires at the elbow. 6 to shoot. Pass to man. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here from deep. MP. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
2 minutes.
Driving in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's a tough assignment for any defender. MP can get anywhere he wants to go with the dribble.
First one falls for him.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And both free throws good for MP.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Muscala. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
George outside. Pass to MP. There's a minute 26 left in the first half. Knocks down the long J.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Tipped away. Zubac with the steal. Covered by Muscala. MP, that one's good. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
Very high degree of difficulty on that one. MP not letting the bump affect him.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. MP really making a difference here.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond. the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Batum checked in for man. "56 seconds left to play in the first half. Muscala with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Even though he got fouled a lot, he never lost any of his aggressiveness. He kept making free throws, and in the process, really frustrated the D. You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
MP outside. George passes to MP. No good on the shot. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Maladon. Give him 8. That's tipped. Stolen by MP. Jumps up. And MP throws it down.
That's a nice read from MP there. I like seeing him take chances on defense.
MP getting it done for the Los Angeles Clippers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different. Group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Ibaka. MP comes in for Paul George. Batum is checked in for Leonard. And it's man in for Jackson. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Isaiah Roby out there with Mike Muscala. Then there's Gabriel Deck. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Giddey in at the 1. To the right side. Clock at 6. Pulls up. The Thunder with another miss.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple. Now, you have to avoid being too physical with MP. He does a terrific job there getting the defense to overcompensate.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
You know what else? They never seem to get cold from mid-range tonight. Just keep hitting those jumpers.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Muscala. It's rebounded by Zubats. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. MP against Williams. Back to MP. Deflected, and he recovers it. Zubats finds MP. And here is Williams. Pass to Muscala. Oh, they need this. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in the game.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And just great instincts from MP out there. Utilizing the pump fake to get the better of the defender.
MP, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. He's off on the second.
You have to respect the passion MP brings to his game day in and day out. And he doesn't take nights off or ever give you less than 100%.
Back to Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first
relentless effort from MP inside, drawing a good foul while taking his shot.
MP at the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. And for the Thunder, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Now Dort. No good there. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Dort against MP. Here's Zubats. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
And the technical free throw is good. And the Thunder making a change here. Jerome's checked in. Pass to Williams. Here's Roby. Here's Deck. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jerome. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Great open look there. MP's got 35 in the game.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Zubats. Roby. Oh, MP with a block.
Outstanding work on the defensive end. I like whenever MP goes after blocks and gets them.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking. Twice about taking shots in his presence.
Right side, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jerome. Lets it fly. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And the basket by MP.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Roby gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
MP with it. Deck's there. Here's MP. Rebounded by Roby. Roby's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. And Muscala with the slam.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
It's stolen. MP getting it done for the Los Angeles Clippers. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presentation. By State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Johnson. MP is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Man in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Pass to Man. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
And here are the Thunder now to the paint. Here's Roby. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
MP taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And Darius Bazley with an interesting path to the NBA. He skipped college in 2019, did his own private workouts to prepare for the league.
Here's Man. Pass to Bazley. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Man misses. And you know, Grant, with Bazley's path to the league, initially wanted to go to the G League, but backed out of that.
Yeah, a lot of twists and turns on his journey. More and more players now bypass college. Bazley took a risk, and it seems to have paid off for him.
MP outside. It's hauled in by Bazley. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And it's Williams off the drive. And that one's good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Driving to the basket. That shot off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
and it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
Nice job on the offensive end tonight. Was there anything you saw from the defense earlier in this one that you knew you could take advantage of?
You know, Candace, not really. I felt like I was able to impose my will on them, make them adjust to me.
Oh, well, is it ever difficult for you to find that balance between adjusting to what the defense gives you and pursuing the type of shots you want to pursue?
That just comes easy to me. I don't force things, so I try to do me first. ABC. If that doesn't work, then yeah, I'll make adjustments. It just usually works.
Oh, there he is.
How you doing, Mr. Les?
Social media.
Oh, here you go.
You must think you're pretty slick with the little stunt you pulled.
I'm just doing what it takes to get what I deserve.
And if you alienate your coach and your GM and your teammates, then so be it. As long as MP gets what he deserves.
Oh, come on. You and I both know I deserve to start. Look, coach isn't giving me a fair shot because all he thinks I care about is my YouTube channel. Look, I'm not a joke.
I don't want to talk about your YouTube channel. I went to bat for you in the draft. It is all over the news. But when I went to ownership to talk about
ownership?
Yeah. When ownership asked me why you weren't starting, I told them the truth. You're a project. You're not ready. Not even close. All you did by going to social was prove to coach what he thinks he already knows about you, which is you're all drama. You're all show. Listen, long term, I believe in you. But this was a huge misstep. There's no other way of putting that. You're going to have to work really hard to get back into good graces with this organization. You understand?
Understood.
All right, I'm done.
Well, guys, there you go because... Oh, yeah, I forgot. Well, guys, there you go because Jason Jefferson, not only he made history for 40 points in the longest career for him, he made history around here. And now he will continue what he do best. Continue.
fine, thanks for asking. Getting money every day, don't got time for relaxing. In my head, they asking where I've been away. So I can relieve the pain. In my head, she been in my head. I just pop, still can't go to bed. I sacrifice myself like Jesus sacrificed for sins. I just got a Benz and I'ma push it through the wind. I just got a check and I'ma spend it on my friends. I'm flying, finna spend it on my Benz. I'm not a sinner. I'm trying the best that I can. Gotta stay, don't wanna land.
Well, there you go, guys. Anyway, we will continue this. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to do it with Jefferson. He will continue this, and he do this tonight, he will. Anyway, I'm probably going to do it. Peace out. Enjoy it on Monday night. James Austin. Peace.